Yeah. So what did I say, children? In this topic, median, you are going to learn along with median, lower quartile, upper quartile, and interquartile range. Be it ungrouped raw data or ungrouped tabulated data or just a minute. Be it ungrouped raw data or ungrouped tabulated data or grouped tabulated data. You have to go through all the four terms. One is median, one is lower quartile, one is upper quartile, and the other one is interquartile range. I hope you all remember learning these terms in school, isn't it? At least once you must have heard all these terms, right? All right. So children, what I'm trying to teach you here is you have dealt with three types of data so far. Even in arithmetic mean, it used to be the ungrouped raw data, or simply you call it as what? Raw data. The second kind of data which you dealt with was the ungrouped tabulated data, isn't it? And the third table which you dealt with was the grouped tabulated data. So when I talk about all these kind of data, theoretically, you will not be able to suddenly connect to it, right? But at the same time, if I start solving sums based on it, you can easily relate it. So let us start with question number 1. So in that process of learning, you will get to know the different terms associated with median. Okay, and along with that, you will also find, or you will also learn the technique to find all these four terms: median, lower quartile, upper quartile, and interquartile range. So children, here they have given you some raw data. What is this raw data related to? A student got the following marks in 9 questions of a question paper. There is a question paper set for a child and he is attempting that paper. Now, how much is the marks scored by that child in each and every question given to him? What is the total number of questions given to him? 9, isn't it? So, what are the marks scored by this child? It is 3, 5, 7, 3, 8, 0, 1, 4, and 6. These are the marks scored in 9 different questions given to a child. Now they are asking us, find the median of these marks. Find the median of these marks. Children, when I started teaching you arithmetic mean, I told you one important statement. That is, arithmetic mean is what? A value which comes somewhere in the middle of the arrangement of the terms or the observations, isn't it? Here also, median also gives you somewhat similar kind of answer. Whatever is the data given to you, be it a raw data, be it a tabulated data. Okay, be it a raw data or a tabulated data, when you find median, median is the value which comes somewhere in the central position of the arrangement of this entire data. Okay, somewhere it comes in the middle portion or the central portion of the arrangement of all these observations or all these data. Okay, now in this case, 357380146, they are asking you to find what is the median of these observations. Children, remember the first and the most important point while you're dealing with medians. You should always arrange the given raw data into an arrayed data. You should always convert a raw data into an arrayed data. You remember while teaching you arithmetic mean, I had taught the difference between raw data and arrayed data. Raw data is simply an arrangement of observations in the way you want, without any order. Raw data is the arrangement of observations without any order. But at the same time, arrayed data means the arrangement of the given observations either in ascending order or in descending order. Do you remember me telling you this? Arrayed data means arranging the given raw data either in ascending order or in descending order. This is all about arrayed data. So the first and the foremost thing which you have to do before you start finding median is what? Arrange the given data into arrayed data. So shall we arrange the given raw data in an ascending order? Because that is something which is practiced by almost all the kids. Okay, nobody in India at least try to find the median value by arranging the data in descending order. Everybody, including the teachers, will arrange the raw data in ascending order because we all are comfortable dealing with ascending order. Okay, so let us start arranging, children. What will be the first number? 0. Then comes 1. Then comes 3. Again a 3. Then comes 4. Then comes 5. Then comes 6. Then comes 7. And then come 8. Are all the 9 marks written here? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All the 9 marks that the child has scored is written here. So children, you have found the arrayed data, right? Now they are asking us to find the median value. Median is usually represented with capital letter M. Okay, median is usually represented with capital letter M. Fine. Now, tell me, children, how many observations are given to you? What would be the value of N? N is equal to 9 because there were 9 questions and the child has attempted all the 9 questions and his marks are written in an ascending order. The number of observation is equal to what? 9. Now, how will you find the median of the given data when the number of observation is odd? Can I say the number of observation is odd? Yes, 9 is what? An odd number, isn't it? So the number of observations given to you is what? An odd number. How will you find the median value when the number of observation is odd? Very simple formula you have to learn. It is n plus 1 divided by 2th term. Okay, it is n plus 1 divided by 2th term. So here, the median value will be n is what? 9. So 9 plus 1 divided by 2th term. Please do write the same way as I'm writing. Okay? Don't simply write 9 plus 1 by 2. You will end up doing mistake. I'll tell you what mistake you can do here. 9 plus 1 is what? 10. So 10 by 2th term. Instead of writing 10 by 2th term, I can write it as what? 5th term, because 10 by 2 is what? 5. So it is the 5th term. Now please hold on for a second. Don't write anything and listen to me. Children, what did I say? The median is going to be what? The median is going to be the 5th term. Did I find the median value so far? No, I haven't found the median value so far. I have found which term in this arrangement will give you the median value. Remember, children, in arithmetic mean, be it direct method, shortcut method, or step deviation method, once you substitute the values into the formula, be it sigma fx upon sigma f, be it a plus sigma ft upon sigma f, or be it a plus sigma f into t upon sigma f into I, be it any formula, while you're finding arithmetic mean, you just substitute the value, whatever you get, that is the final answer. But in median, there is a small change. Children, you're not directly getting the median value. In order to get the median value, first of all, you have to find which term in the arrayed data is giving you the median value. Okay, once I teach you this small part, you will understand what I was explaining. Okay, the median value is equal to what? The 5th term. I want you all to go to these observations, which are 0, 1, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and tell me exactly which is that observation which comes in the 5th position. The number 4, isn't it? 0 comes in the first position, 1 comes in the second position, 3 comes in the third position, again 3 comes in the fourth position, and the number 4 comes in the fifth position, isn't it? Children, if I ask you the concept which I explained initially, is it going with what I have found here? What did I say? Median is also somewhat similar to arithmetic mean, which gives you the central value in the given arrangement of data, isn't it? So children, what did I find here? The median as 4. If I ask you, is that observation 4 coming exactly in the middle of the arrangement of data? Yes, it is coming exactly in the middle of the arrangement of data. Why? Because towards the left hand side of 4, how many observations are there? 0, 1, 3, 3. Total 4 observations are there. Towards the right of 4, how many observations are there? 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 observations are there. Can I say the number 4 comes exactly in the central position of the arrangement of data? Yes. So hence, your answer is what? Median is equal to 4. Understood? So children, this is why I said to pause and listen to me. Median is not 5. The value or the observation which is going to give you the median value is the fifth term. So you have to go back to the arrangement of data or observations and exactly figure out what was that value coming exactly in the fifth position. What is that value coming in the fifth position? The number 4. Understood, everyone? Hello, children, online students. Aditya, Sia, everyone, Maria, clear? Yeah. Only these 3 children have their cameras at home. Very poor kids are. You know, from very poor family background, you all are coming. The other students whose cameras are not on. They don't have Wi-Fi connection at home. They don't have a proper laptop at home. Their mobile phones doesn't have a camera. Shameless you all are, seriously, man. After every other solution, I have to keep repeating the same thing. Should I write it on my forehead? Switch on the camera? Next class, I am going to do that. On a chit of paper, I'll write switch on the camera and I'll paste it over here so that throughout the session, you can see it. There is a limit to everything. Albina, your camera works on electricity? Huh?
So no, sir.
Why you didn't come for offline class today?
Sir, I
What?
woke up late.
Woke up late. Someone chocolate other 22nd. You come on Saturday. I'll give you the price. Okay. For not coming today. Let's start with the second question. Yeah. The marks obtained by 19 students of a class are given below. Children, this time how many students are there in the class? 19 students are there. And the marks obtained by these 19 students are given to you. The first child is getting 27. Yes, Aditya.
Yeah. So can you put the thing more right, because like the last value can't be seen.
Oh, you want me to?
Yeah, sir.
Only one more number is there. 28 is there. Okay. Yeah. So children, there are total 19 students in the class, and their respective marks are given to us. Now they are asking us to find the median, the lower quartile, upper quartile, and interquartile range. Okay. I want you all to just write down these numbers. Just write down these numbers. Okay. Don't copy the entire question. Noted it? Let's start. Let's start. Now, children, they have given you the marks scored by these 19 students, but let me ask you something. When they are asking us to find the median value, the first thing that we must do is arrange the data in ascending or descending order, isn't it? So let us arrange these data in ascending order. Yeah. So children, what is the first value? Can somebody help me? 22. 22. Okay. 22, comma. Cancel it. Next number is 24. Okay.
What
Then
is the number in the right side?
what? 25 is there. Okay. 25 is there. Children, please see whether one number is getting repeated twice or thrice. Huh? It may happen. 25. After that, 26 is there. One more is there. Okay. So children, 26, comma 26. Then comes 27. Yes. 27 is also coming twice. All right. 27, comma 27. Then comes 28. 28 is also coming two times. Okay, fine. So 28, comma 28. Then what? 29. How many times? Only one time. Okay. 29. Then comes 30 is there? No, 31 is there. How many times? Only one time. Okay. I'll note it down here. 31. Then 32 is there? Yes. 32 is coming how many times? Two times. So 32, comma 32. Then what? 33 is there? Yeah. 33 is there. Then comes 35. 35 is coming twice. Okay. So 35, comma 35. Then comes 36. And then comes 37, isn't it? Oh, 36 is coming twice. Okay. And then 37. I think it is over. All the 19 marks are highlighted here. Children, in exam, if it comes for 1 mark, please arrange it in the ascending order and verify whether all the 19 observations have been taken or not. Okay, just count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yes, all the 19 observations are marked here. Now, children, what is the first question? Find the median value. What is the number of observations here? 19. And what is 19? It's an odd number, isn't it? So when the number of observations is odd, how do you find the median value? N plus 1 divided by tooth term. Okay, n plus 1 by tooth term. Now this is equal to, children, n is 19 plus 1 divided by tooth term. Every time, children, you are writing the formula, don't miss out on that th and term, because this will give you a clarity that I'm finding which term is going to give me the median. Okay, some students, what they do is they will not write th term. So the final answer that they will be writing is 19 plus 1 by 2, which is 10. For them, median is what? Equal to 10, which is a wrong answer. Median is not 10, children. Median is what? The 10th term. So you have to go to this raw data and figure out exactly where that 10th term comes. Where it comes, children? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is your 10th term. So children, the answer to your question is 29. Easy? 29 comes exactly in the middle of the arrangement. Okay. Now, the second question is to find the lower quartile. To find the lower quartile. Let's do it. So the lower quartile is also denoted with Q1. Okay. So in some question papers, instead of using the whole word lower quartile, they may mention Q1. Don't get confused. Okay, don't think that it is something very new to you. No, lower quartile is also denoted by Q1. Okay. Now how to find Q1? Very easy it is, children. Q1 formula, when the number of terms is odd, how do we find the lower quartile? It is n plus 1 by 4th term. N plus 1 by 4th term. that is equal to 19 plus 1 by 4 term. Now this is equal to 19 plus 1 is 20. 20 by 4 is 5. So which term is going to give you the lower quartile? It is the fifth term. Okay, it is the fifth term. So let's find out which is the fifth term. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are we all getting 26? Are we all getting 26? The low 26, no? Fifth term? Yeah. Somebody said 27 here. Who is it? Shazia? Janice? You. 26 is the answer, right? Okay. Lower quartile is what? N plus 1 by 4th term. The third question, children. The third question. To find upper quartile. Last bench, stop talking. Let's find out what is the upper quartile. When the number of terms is odd, how will you find the upper quartile? Children, upper quartile can also be denoted with Q3, which is equal to 3 into n plus 1 divided by 4th term. Kindly make a note of this. 3 into n plus 1 divided by 4th term. Let's do it. What is the value of n? It is 19. So 3 into 19 plus 1 divided by 4th term. And that is equal to 3 into 19 plus 1 is 20 divided by 4th term. Which is equal to, children, 20 and 4 can be eliminated. 4 ones is 4 and 4 into 5 is 20. 3 into 5 is what? The 15th term. So if you have to get the upper quartile, you need to go to the arrayed data and find the 15th term. Which is going to be the 15th term? 35. All right. Which 35? The first 35 or second? First 35 over here. All right. So the upper quartile is equal to 35. Did everybody get this? Do you all remember this formula which you learned in school, children? Lower quartile is what? N plus 1 divided by 4. Okay. And upper quartile is what? 3 into n plus 1 divided by 4th term. Okay. That's why I'm going a little fast, thinking that you people have already learned this. Okay. You remember, no? No question? Children, the third one is IQR. That stands for interquartile range. Interquartile range. How to find interquartile range? One of the most easiest things in this chapter, it is Q3 minus Q1. Kindly note it down. Interquartile range is nothing but the difference between the upper quartile and the lower quartile. Done, children. What is interquartile range? It is the difference between the upper quartile and the lower quartile. That is Q3 minus Q1. Okay. Are we done? So Q3 minus Q1 is what? Q3 just now you found 35. Q1, how much it was? 26. How much is 35 minus 26? It is equal to 9. So 9 is your answer for interquartile range. All right. Now, children, some students, they always have this curiosity to know why this formula n plus 1 by 4? Why this formula 3 into n plus 1 by 4? I'll give you a very practical demonstration related to it. It will take only 2 to 3 minutes. Okay. Imagine, children, you have a number line like this. This is not the appropriate way of teaching you. Okay. But just to give you a clarity and you never forget the formula, I'm just giving you this demonstration. Okay. Imagine, children, I have a number line. It starts with 1 and it ends at 99. Is the number line. Okay, which starts with number 1 and it ends at 99. Children, right now, how many numbers are there? I'm talking about integers, okay? I'm talking about positive integers. How many positive integers will be there from 1 to 99? 99 integers will be there, isn't it? You all agree with this? N is equal to 99. Now, if I ask you to find the lower quartile and the upper quartile, huh? As of now, what you did, you learned the formula by heart, you substituted the value of n, you got the particular term which will give you the lower quartile and the upper quartile. Then you went back to the observation and you found the answer, isn't it? But children, more than that, just to have a visual representation of quartiles and median, this number line will be a help. Okay, if I ask you what will come, just a minute. Yeah, children, if I ask you what will come in the middle of this number line, which number will come exactly in the middle of this number line? 55. How many will say 49? 49? Class 10 students, I'm asking you, which number will come in the middle of 1 and 99? 50, isn't it? Hello, Sia, Maria. 50, isn't it? Yeah, such a simple question I asked. Children, which number will come exactly in the middle of 1 and 99? It will be the number 50, isn't it? Now, whoever has answered 50, online students have also answered, you also have answered. Whoever has done this, or whoever has solved this sum, they never use the formula which I taught. Okay, this is what you did in your mind. If 50 is the number which you gave me as answer, towards the left hand side of 50, how many numbers are there? 49 numbers are there, from 1 to 49. And towards the right hand side of 50, how many numbers are there? 49. Because 51 to 99, how many numbers are there? 49, isn't it? Is there anybody who applied the formula and then solved the sum? No. You applied the formula? Very good, very smart. Who all gave me the answer without using any formula? Yeah, very good, very good. So children, I highly appreciate both the category of students. Okay, I just wanted to tell you something, children. It's just a matter of imagination. It's just a matter of imagination to tell me what is the number which comes exactly in the middle of 1 to 99, isn't it? Because you need to have what? The number 50 over here, so that towards the left of 50, the number of numbers will be 49. And which are those numbers? 1 to 49, isn't it? Towards the right hand side of 50, which are those numbers? 51 to 99. Are we having 49 numbers on the left hand side? Are we having 49 numbers to the right hand side? Yes, we are having it. So we can say 50 is that number which comes exactly in the middle, isn't it? Now children, those who did it by using formula, they just did this. N plus 1 by 2th term. 99 plus 1 is what? 100. 100 by 2 is what? 50. So the 50th term. And the 50th term will nothing else but 50 itself, isn't it? That's how you got the answer by using this formula. Children, so if I have to compare this example or demonstration with the topic which we are learning, I can say the median value is what? 50. Because the central value which comes in the arrangement of these numbers is what? 50. Median is 50. Understood? Now we were discussing about lower quartile and upper quartile. What is the formula, children? N plus 1 divided by 4 it was. N plus 1 divided by 4. You know what does it actually mean? They are just asking you what will be that value which will be 1/4 of the entire number of observations. What is that value which comes in 1/4th position of the entire number of observations? What was the total number of observations here? 99, isn't it? So children, what is that value which comes in 1/4 position? This is which position, children? 1/2 position. You all agree with this? It comes in 1/2 position. What is 1/2? Half, isn't it? So I'm asking you literally, what is that value which comes exactly in the middle of the given observations? Are you getting it, children? I'm writing it in mathematical terms. And at the same time, I'm trying to convert it into what? English sentences, isn't it? So 1/2 the term means what? The term which comes exactly in the middle of these observations. What is lower quartile? Lower quartile is nothing but the term which comes in 1/4 position of the given number of observations. And that is why you do Q1 as what? 1/4 of n plus 1 the term. Understood? What is n plus 1, children? 99 plus 1 is 100. 100 by 4 is what? 25. 25th term. And children, 25th term will be what? 25 itself. Understood? So this value is called as the lower quartile. So try to understand lower quartile is what? Out of the whole bunch of observations, that particular observation which comes in the 1/4 position. Understood? So what is upper quartile? What is upper quartile? The 3/4 of the entire number of observations given to us. Okay, so children, if you have to find Q3, it will be what? 3/4 of n plus 1 term. That's all. 3/4 of n plus 1 term. Because in the textbook, you learn the formula as 3 into n plus 1/4. So that is a ready-made formula. Now, did you understand what is that formula all about? You're just finding 3/4 of the total number of observations given to us. So that becomes 3/4 into 99 plus 1. Look, are you following it now? Children, online students, are you all getting a proper perception about this? Okay. 4 ones are 4 into 25s are. So 3 into 25 is what? 75. So Q3 is what? 75th term, isn't it? I forgot to write here. 75th term. And 75th term happens to be what? 75 itself. And that is how you get Q3 is equal to 75. Okay. So lower quartile, upper quartile, and the mid value. Clear for everyone? And when they ask you to find what is the interquartile range, IQR, it is what? The difference between upper quartile and lower quartile, which is equal to 75 minus 25. And that is equal to how much? 50. In this particular scenario, the IQR will be what? 50. Will you be able to memorize this part? The number line which I drew, and I showed you Q1, M, and Q3. Milan, Alvin, clear? Online students, clear? Aditya, Sia, Maria, everyone, Arthur, Nabil, Anika, Freddy, Rian, Joel, Gopika, why your camera is off? Harni, Gautam, Amal, clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, children, the reason why I taught you this concept with this demo is, suppose you take science along with statistics and you go for degree, BSc or MSc, along with statistics as one of the subsidiary subjects. You will have the extension of this topic. You will have the extension of this topic. At that time, you need to remember what is the practical scenario when they talk about Q1, M, and Q3. Okay. And even for commerce students, once you take, for commerce students, statistics will be one of the subjects, isn't it? I don't think it is an optional subject. Even if it is optional, if you are taking statistics, this concept is going to be very helpful. Okay, so in class 11th, 12th, and even for BCom and MCom, you will be having these topics in case you are taking statistics as one of your electives or optionals. All right. Fine, children. Now, one additional point. Children, the median value can also be represented with Q2. Please make a note of this. the median value can also be represented with Q2. Okay. And you can also call median as the second quartile. Just to confuse you, you know, math teachers have this habit, no? Confusing students. Just to confuse you, the math teacher will type, find the second quartile, gone. Teacher taught me what is lower quartile. Teacher taught me what is upper quartile, but my teacher never taught me what is second quartile. Please don't come up with those excuses. Okay, second quartile is what? Median value. Okay, and median can be represented with what? Q2 also. Q1 is going with lower quartile. Q3 is going with upper quartile. So Q2 will be what? The median value or the second quartile. Simple, easy for everyone. All right. So children, let's start solving a sum which is based on ungrouped tabulated data. All this while we were dealing with what? Ungrouped raw data. Now it is ungrouped tabulated data. Okay. Children, I am going to give you a very simple question and explain how to solve sums based on ungrouped tabulated data. Okay, and then we will come back to this sum. Okay, then we will come back to this sum. Suppose the observations are, suppose the values in the column of X are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the frequencies are 2, 1, 3, 3, and 2. Okay, let me take a very simple table so that you can understand the concept well. Okay, this is the table given to you. Is it ungrouped? Yes, it is ungrouped. Huh? It is a tabulated data? Yeah, yes, it is a tabulated data. I am asking you to find what is the median value. I am asking you to find what is the median value. You remember, children, before starting with arithmetic mean, I had told you what is the relation between arrayed data or raw data and tabulated data. How many of you remember this? You remember how raw data is related to ungrouped tabulated data? Very clearly, with very good examples, I had given you that information. Okay, you will be able to recollect it. Children, when I say imagine, the variable X that stands for some kind of, sorry, otherwise I'll mention marks of students. Okay. Variable X is what? The marks of students. And F is what? The frequency, the corresponding frequency. That means the number of students who are getting 1 mark is 2. The number of students who are getting 2 marks is 1. The number of students who are getting 3 marks is 3. The number of students who are getting 4 marks is 3. And the number of students who are scoring 5 marks is 2. All right. Now, children, I had already taught you that ungrouped tabulated data is just a way of representing raw data in a tabulated form, so that the reader finds it very convenient to understand the data mentioned inside the table. Okay, you all have a thinking that raw data and ungrouped tabulated data are two different things. No, children. Ungrouped tabulated data is just an extension of raw data, so that the reader can easily understand what kind of data is given to us. Okay, so children, when I say the number of students scoring 1 mark is 2, if I have to convert this into raw data, won't I write 1, 1? I will write it as 1, 1. The number of students who are scoring 2 marks is only 1. How many times I will write 2 here? Only 1 time. The number of students who are scoring 3 marks is 3. How many times I will write 3 over here? 3 times. The number of students who are scoring 4 marks is 3. So how many times I'll write 4 here? 4. 3 times, isn't it? 3 times. Now, the number of students who are scoring 5 marks is 2. So how many times I'll write 5? I'll write 2 times. Makes sense, no children? It makes sense. Now, if I had asked you to find the median value, okay. Now, if I had asked you to find the median value, within 10 seconds, you would have given me the answer, isn't it? First, you would have counted the number of observations. How many are there? Count it, 11, isn't it? So I'm getting n is equal to 11, isn't it? The total number of observations mentioned is equal to 11. What is 11? It's an odd number, isn't it? What is 11? It's an odd number. When the number of terms are odd, how do you find median value? It is n plus 1 by 2th term. That is equal to 11 plus 1 by 2th term. That is equal to 6th term. Get me the answer. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I say 3 is the answer? Yes. So children, the median value for this particular data is equal to 3, isn't it? That means the mark scored by a child, which comes somewhere in the central position of the data, is 3. Okay. Now, children, are we going to do this every time you are given an ungrouped? Who is it? Joshua Orko. Every time you're given an ungrouped tabulated data? No, isn't it? Every time you're not going to do this. But still, children, let us just continue the sum by using the tabulated data. Let us try to find the answer. Don't think about this sum which we did now, but we will just figure out whether the answer which I'm going to get by using the tabulated data is the same as we got here. So okay, let's check once. Children, do you remember the concept of cumulative frequency, C dot F? Yeah. And you all know what is the concept of cumulative frequency. You have to just go on adding the frequencies one after the other, isn't it? So children, the first cumulative frequency will remain the same, 2 itself, no change. The second cumulative frequency will be what? 2 plus 1, which is equal to 3, isn't it? The next cumulative frequency will be what? 3 plus 3, which is equal to 6. The next cumulative frequency will be what? 6 plus 3, which is equal to 9. And the next cumulative frequency will be what? 9 plus 2, which is equal to 11. Is there anybody who wants me to teach what is cumulative frequency? Donna, you know the concept? Joshua, you know the concept? What is cumulative frequency? We should add all the frequencies one after the other, isn't it? So the new values which you get, that will be placed in the column of cumulative frequency. Okay. Now what we have to find, children? We have to find the median value, isn't it? We have to find the median value. Children, in order to find the median value, we have already done it over here, but one more time. What is the total number of students in this question? What is the total number of students in this question? It is equal to 11. Do you all agree with this? How much is sigma f, children? Sigma f is equal to 2 plus 1 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2. That is equal to 11, isn't it? And if you see what is the last number which comes in the column of cumulative frequency, that is also 11. Always remember, children, in ungrouped tabulated data or grouped tabulated data, whatever answer you get for sigma f, the same will be the last value which you get in the column of cumulative frequency. Please remember this. I repeat, children, whatever is sigma f, that will be exactly equal to the last value which you get in the column of cumulative frequency. Now, sigma f is nothing but the number of observations. Sigma f is what? The number of observations. Children, just 2 minutes. I'll drink some water. Joshua, wash your face and come. Sigma f. When we talk in terms of ungrouped tabulated data, you call it as sigma f. The moment I convert that data into raw data or into arrayed data, sigma f becomes what? N. So children, whether you call it as N or you call it as sigma f, that does not make any difference. Okay, I want you all to understand technically, children. Don't buy hard things and go for the exam. Okay, that is why everything I'm relating one after the other. When I was using the table, I called it as what? Sigma f. And at the same time, when I had converted that table into an arrayed data, I called it as what? N. Okay, but the meaning remains the same. Sigma f is equal to 11, N is equal to 11. Now, children, median will be what? N plus 1 by 2th term. And that is equal to 11 plus 1 by 2, which is equal to the 6th term. And the 6th term in this table, okay? I repeat, the 6th term in this table will be giving you the answer. Children, in order to find the 6th term in this table, what you need to do? You just need to go to the column of cumulative frequency. I repeat, you need to go to the column of cumulative frequency. In that cumulative frequency, can you tell me where is that 6th term? The 6th term is over here. The 6th term is over here. Understood? Huh? Children, when I write 2, 3, 6, 9, 11, you know what is it? In fact, it is the 2nd term, 3rd term, 6th term, 9th term, and 11th term. This is how you are actually supposed to read it out. Okay, but nobody does that. Okay, this is how you have to actually read it. So in your notebook, please do mention it. Okay. In school, was it told you have to read it as 2nd, 3rd, 6th, 9th, and 11th? No, I think. Okay. It is not told because it is not mentioned in the textbook. Okay. But this is how it has to be actually done. It is not mentioned either in ML Agrawal or in Serena textbook. But this is how you have to express it. Whatever values you write in the column of cumulative frequency. 2nd, 3rd, 6th, 9th, 11th. Now you see in 2 seconds, you're going to find the answer. Which term is going to give you the median value? The 6th term, isn't it? Now you all are looking in the column of cumulative frequency. Where you are getting the 6th term? Over here? Yes. Children, go to the 6th term or go to the corresponding value in the column of X. What you're getting? You're getting 3. Isn't it? When I converted this table into arrayed data and I asked you to find the median, what you had done? Formula, 6th term, and then you counted individually, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is how you got the answer 3, isn't it? But when you are dealing with tabulated data, what you will do? You will just find the column of cumulative frequency and everything is available. 2nd, 3rd, 6th, 9th, 11th, isn't it? You have to get what? The 6th term, isn't it? So 6th term is over here. Go to the corresponding value given to you in the column of X, isn't it? And you get 3. So 3 marks comes as the median value. Was I clear for all? Was I clear? Online students also? Okay. Now you'll never forget the concept, children. Even if I ask you to find the lower quartile, you can easily find it. What will be the lower quartile? 11 plus 1 divided by 4th term, isn't it? But at the same time, you know, n plus 1 by 4th term is the formula. But the actual meaning is what? 1 by 4th of the given number of observations, isn't it? Anyways, 12 by 4 is what? The third term. So children, go to the column of cumulative frequency. Where is the third term? Over here. What is the corresponding value for the third term? 2. So your lower quartile will be 2. Understood? Now this is the background story of lower quartile, mid quartile, and upper quartile. Okay. Am I teaching you properly, children? Huh? It's getting into your head? Monish? Joshua? All right. Now, children, let us go back to that sum and try solving this question. Okay. The first thing that you must do is convert the horizontal table into what? A vertical table. Children, the age is given to you. So let us assume the age as variable x, right? So x, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Now, what are the corresponding frequencies? 2, 4, 6, 10, 8, and 7. Children, the way I solved the previous sum by converting the tabulated data into arrayed data, you can solve this sum also. But you know what? It will become way too lengthy because this observation 11 is coming 2 times. This 12 is coming 4 times. 13 is coming 6 times. 14 is coming 10 times. 15 is coming 8 times. 16 is coming how many times? 7 times. By the time you write all these observations, no, twice, 4 times, 6 times, 10 times, 8 times, 7 times, you lose a lot of time. Isn't it? You'll waste your time. That is why we learn a method to solve ungrouped tabulated data. What is the method which we learn, children? Create a column for cumulative frequency. Understood the drawback of converting it into arrayed data and then finding the answer? Yeah. So we should always find the shortest possible solution. So find the cumulative frequency. Anoki, tell me the cumulative frequency table. 2, 6, 12, 22, 30, and 37. Children, did you notice how many students they were talking about? 37 students. What is the last value which I have got in the column of cumulative frequency? 37. It has to match. Isn't it? Milan, did you follow what I said? Tell me honestly, did you follow what I said? Yes. Can you see what I'm writing on the board? Somewhat you are, no? Can you see 3 benches lying totally free over here? The solution which I'm writing is also there in your book? No. Come and sit over here. So children, sigma f is equal to how much? 37. Without even finding the sum of all these frequencies, you can say it has to be equal to what? 37. Why? Because it was already given to you in the question, isn't it? 37 students were there. Okay. And what is sigma f when it comes to tabulated data? Sorry, when it comes to arrayed data, the value of n. Isn't it? Sigma f comes for tabulated data. And the same sigma f is equal to what? N in arrayed data. Do you all remember it? Do you all remember it? Okay. Fine, children. Now, what did I say? When you are creating the values for cumulative frequency, how you are supposed to read it? 2nd, 6th, 12th, 22nd, 30th, and 37th. This is how you are supposed to read in your mind, not write on your paper. Okay, this is how you have to read in your mind. Now you're writing in your paper, no problem. In the examination, keep it very neat and tidy. Okay, keep it very neat and tidy. Now children, let us find out what is going to be the median value. The median value will be what, children? N plus 1 by 2th term. Why? Because the number of observations is odd. So 37 plus 1 by 2th term. That is equal to 38 by 2, which is 19th term. Who said 16th term? Who was it? 38 by 2 is how much? 19th term, isn't it? Yeah. So the 19th term. Now, very interesting thing I'm going to teach you, children. Very interesting, okay? The median value is going to be what? The 19th term. Now suddenly you're going to check in the column of cumulative frequency. Arey Baba, where is the 19th term? I'm having second term, I'm having 6th term, 12th term, 22nd term, 30th term, and 37th term. Nowhere I got the 19th term. Where it is? Huh? Now you are going in search of that. Children, very simple it is. Here did you find the 12th term? Here did you find the 22nd term? A very common sense related question I will ask you. Children, don't you feel the 19th term will be placed somewhere in between the 12th and the 22nd term? Isn't it, children? Matter of common sense, right? The 19th term should come somewhere in between 12th and 22nd term, isn't it? Huh? You all remember, no, the counting of numbers, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and so on. So the 19th term will come somewhere in between 12th and 22nd term. Where is that 12th and 22nd term? It's over here. Did you see that? Children, it's over here. Okay, 12th and 22nd term. Now, I have a question for you. Children, I have a question for you. Try to answer it. What will be exactly the 12th term? What will be exactly the 12th term? My question is, what will be exactly the 12th term? Don't you feel it is 13? Yes, it is 13. What will be exactly the 22nd term? That has to be 14. You all agree with this, online students? Show a thumbs up if you have understood. Arthur, Gopika, Sia, Nabil, everyone. Okay. The 12th term will be 13 and the 22nd term will be 14. Now let me give you a demonstration over here just to make you understand. Next question onwards, you'll just look at the table and tell me, so this is the answer with attitude. Okay. But for the next few minutes, listen to this explanation, children. You only said the 12th term is what? The 12th term is 13. Okay. After the 12th term, which term comes? 13th term. Then comes the 14th term. Then comes the 15th term and so on. And finally, you will reach where? The 22nd term, isn't it? You'll start from 12th term, end on 22nd term. Children, tell me one thing. The 12th term was 13, isn't it? No, the 12th term was 13. Now, can you tell me from this 13th term onwards till this 22nd term, what would be the value for each and every 13th, 14th, 15th till 22nd term? Can you tell me what it is going to be? It is going to be what? 14. Do you all agree with this? Children, the 12th term was what? The 12th term was 13, isn't it? Okay, fine. Pay attention, huh? I'll write and show it to you. Children, 11. The number 11 is coming how many times? 2 times. So this is how you will write 11, 11. The number 12 will come how many times? 4 times. How will you write it here? 12, 12, 12, 12. Right? The number 13, how many times? 6 times, isn't it? So I'll write here 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13. Okay. Now children, the number 14 has to be written how many times? 10 times, isn't it? So let me write it here, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, and then again 5 more times, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, right? Now children, the number 15 will come how many times? 8 times. So it goes on like this, 15, 15, 15. I don't need to write this. Okay. Without even writing the remaining numbers, I can explain this. Children, now look at this arrayed data. Is it looking like an arrayed data? Yes. Look at this arrayed data and tell me, what is the 12th term? What is the 12th term? The 12th term. Count it and tell me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This was the 12th term, isn't it? Understood? And that is exactly what I told here. What is the 12th term? 13 is the 12th term. Did I do any mistake? No. What was my next question after that? What is the 13th term, isn't it? Look at the table and tell me what is the 13th term. 14, isn't it? So children, this is the 13th term. This is the 14th term, and it goes on like that, isn't it? Now my question is, what is the 22nd term, children? This was the 12th term. So this is 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. What is the 22nd term? It is 14. And when I asked you to look at the table and answer, you said the 22nd term is what? 14. Understood, children? Now, what is exactly happening with the table? Yeah, just a minute. Now we all understood what is exactly happening with the table. The 12th term is 13 and the 22nd term is 14. My question was to find the median. The median is what, children? The 19th term, isn't it? The median is the 19th term, children. So where is the 19th term? This is 21st term, isn't it? This is the 20th term. And this happens to be the 19th term. So what should be your median value? Your median value should be 14, isn't it? Understood, children? Things are very clear. Now, children, let us get back to this table and find the median value by using this table. We use the arrayed data, isn't it, to find the median value. Let's figure out the median value by using this table. 12th term is 13. 22nd term is 14, isn't it? You have to find the 19th term. So you got to know that 19th term comes somewhere in the middle of the 12th and the 22nd term, isn't it? So children, exactly the 12th term was what? 13. From the 13th term till the 22nd term, all the observations are what? 14. Isn't it? So obviously, children, I use the word obviously, the 19th term would be what? 14. Understood? Your children, I can't explain more. Understood? Okay. This part is clear. This was the 12th term. This was the 22nd term. The 13th term till the 22nd term remains to be the same, 14 itself. Isn't it? So the median value will be what? The 19th term, which is 14 itself. Clear? Shall I go to the next sum? Hey, online students understood? Okay. All right. Shall I go for a 5-minute break? Continuously, I'm pestering you guys, no? So go for a 5-minute break and come. Yeah. So 37, 38, 39, 40, and 41. Frequency is what? 10, 14, 18, 12, and 6. Okay. Now we have to find median, lower quartile, upper quartile, interquartile range, everything we have to find, children. Okay. Let's start. Now don't try to solve the sum on your own. I'll help you out, okay? Children, they are asking us to find the median value. First of all, tell me how much is, before that, we have to create the column of cumulative frequency, isn't it? That's the first thing we have to do for tabulated data. Let's do it. 10 plus 14 is what? 24. 24 plus 18 is 42. 42 plus 12 is 54. 54 plus 6 is 60. Children, is it matching with the number of boys given to us? Yes. So the last value is matching. Your calculation is correct. Just for the namesake, you write here sigma f is equal to what? 60. Or else you can also write n is equal to 60. No harm in doing this, okay? N is equal to 60. Now let's find the median value, children. The median value is equal to, now please pay attention. What is the number of students here? 60, and 60 happens to be what? An even number, isn't it? It's an even number. Whether you are dealing with ungrouped tabulated data or grouped tabulated data. I repeat, children, whether you are dealing with ungrouped tabulated data or grouped tabulated data. In short, the data is given in the tabulated form. In short, the data is given in the tabulated form. The formula to find the median, if the number of terms is even, is n by 2th term. Please make a note of this. Okay, whatever I said, no, please make a note of it in your most comfortable language. Whether it is ungrouped tabulated data or grouped tabulated data, if the number of terms is even, median is equal to what? Even median is equal to what? Let us look here, man. I'm teaching you something very important. You did this. So why you couldn't answer? N by 2 the term. So children, what is the value of n? 60. So you will write here 60 by 2 the term. And 60 by 2 is what? 30. So 30th the term will give you the median value. Okay. The 30th term will give you the median value. As of now, you have just found the address of that person. Now you have to go to that 30th street and knock at his door so that you get the median value, isn't it? As of now, you have got the address of that median value. Children, 30th term will come where? You know, whatever values you write in the column of cumulative frequency, that has to be read as 10th term, 24th term, 42nd term, 54th term, and 60th term. The term which is going to give you the median value is what? 30th term. Where will 30th term occur? It will occur in between 24th and 42nd term. You all agree with that, children? The 30th term will occur in between 24th and 42nd. If I ask you, what is exactly the 24th term? It has to be 38, isn't it? But the median value you will get from the 30th term. So children, as I taught you in the previous sum, from the 25th term onwards till the 42nd term, what is going to be the value of x? 39, isn't it? From the 25th term onwards till the 42nd term, the value of x is going to be what? 39, right? So the median value is equal to how much? 39. Easy. Followed it, no? No, no doubt. Fine. Online students, everyone clear? Okay. Children, you go for any competitive exam, they will ask you such questions. All competitive examinations are for 1 markers, isn't it? Or with 1 markers, MCQs. So they may ask you such table and shoot a question at you. So you need to know the logic behind these kind of sums. Learning formulas will never help you. Okay. Children, the second question, find the lower quartile, which is denoted with Q1. How much will be Q1? Listen to this part. The number of terms is even. Tabulated data, isn't it? Remember, children, the formula to find the lower quartile will be n by 4th term. N by 4th term. Tabulated data, number of terms are even. Lower quartile will be what? N by 4th term. Okay, n is what? 60. 60 divided by 4th term. This is equal to 60 by 4 is what? 15th term. Now let us go to the cumulative frequency column. Yeah. 15th term will come in between where, children? In between 10th and 24th term, isn't it? The 15th term will come in between 10th and 24th term. Children, if I ask you what is exactly the 10th term, 37. So from 11th term, children, from 11th term to the 24th term, what would be the value of x? The value of x will be 38. So the lower quartile is what? 38. Easy. Let us find the upper quartile. Let us find the upper quartile. How much it was? 30. How much it was? 38. No? Yeah. Here it is 38 and here it is 39. The upper quartile, it is denoted with Q3. Children, tabulated data, number of terms are even. So the formula will be what? 3 by 4 and the term. Okay? 3 by 4 and the term. So 3 by 4 into n, which is 60th term. That is equal to 4 ones are 4 into 15s are. 3 into 15 is how much? 45. So the 45th term. Children, 45th term, where it is going to come? 42 and 54, isn't it? This is your 42 and this is your 54th term. Children, exactly 42nd term is what? 39. So 43rd, from 43rd till 54th term, what would be the value of x? It would be 40, isn't it? It would be 40. From the 43rd term till the 54th term, the value of x will be what? 40. So I'll write here 40. Done, children. IQR is how much? Interquartile range. Exactly. It should be Q3 minus Q1. Q3 is 40 minus 38, which is equal to 2. Very good. It is equal to 2. Okay. Now, adding to this, let me tell you what type of questions will not come in the examination. You must be wondering, no, what this guy is saying. If it is not going to come in the exam, why am I going to discuss it? Children, please listen to it, because these kind of doubts you will come across when you're sitting with your friends and discussing sums with them. In case you discuss mathematics with them. Okay, these kind of doubts will arise. Okay, now see, I'm going to ask you something. What if the value of n was, instead of 60, it was 61? And I'm asking you to find the median value and then the lower quartile and then the upper quartile. Obviously, children, n is equal to 61. The number of terms is what? It's odd, isn't it? The number of terms is what? Odd. I'm asking you to find the median value when the number of terms is odd. You know, children, what will be the median value? It will be n plus 1 divided by 2th term. Okay, please make a note of this. So that will be 61 plus 1 divided by 2th term. That is equal to 30. 62 by 2 is how much? 31, right? Yeah. So it would be the 31st term. Yeah, you don't have any problem in learning this formula, and anyways you will do it. Okay. Did you all note it down? When the number of terms for a given grouped tabulated, when the number of terms for a given ungrouped tabulated data is odd, the formula to find median is what? N plus 1 divided by 2th term. Okay. No need to by heart, children. No need to by heart. You know how I learned this topic? How I learned this topic? The number of terms I saw, odd, 61, isn't it? So if I am asked to find the median value, definitely I'm not going to do this. 61 by 2th term, isn't it? Am I going to do this? Which will give me 30.5th term. Wow, 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 wow. 30.5th term. Wow. Can you find 30.5th term? No, isn't it? Imagine the variable x stands for students. Find the 30.5th student. Where you will look at? Am I right, children? Are you getting it, children? You cannot find 30.5th student. That does not make any sense. Then I realized, okay, fine. Anyways, it is illogical, impractical. So what I will do? I will find 61 plus 1 divided by 2. That gives me a fair enough idea to find this particular term will give me the median value. What is 61 plus 1 by 2? 31st term. Happy. I have to go exactly to the 31st person, isn't it? Huh? Understood, children? So it is easy for me to remember. Okay, n plus 1 by 2th term. Now comes the problem, children. If I ask you to find the lower quartile, the number of terms is what? 61, isn't it? Definitely you're not going to do this. 61 by 4th term. Huh? Are you going to do this? No. Children, are you going to do this? 61 plus 1 by 4th term? Are you going to do this? If you're going to do this, you know what you're going to get? 62 divided by 4. 62 divided by 4 is what? 15 point? How much? 15.5th term. You have to find the lower quartile. Go to 15.5th student, you will get it. Does it make any sense, children? You will not get the answer, isn't it? Yeah. So what is the solution here? Neither n by 4 is helping you, nor n plus 1 by 4th term is helping you. So children, remember, the number of terms given to you, in class 10 portion will always be a number which is divisible by 4. In case they ask you to find the lower and the upper quartile. Say for example, numbers like 80 or 88, okay? Or like, 124 or like, 160. Okay, all these numbers are what? 80, 88, 124, 160. They are divisible by 4. Children, remember, this comes under the scope of class 10 syllabus. Okay. Now, what I'm trying to say is, it's not that there is no alternative solution to find the lower quartile if the number of terms are not divisible by 4. Okay, I'm not trying to say that. Just that this topic does not come under the scope of your class 10 syllabus. Okay, the moment you reach degree level and post-graduation level where you will be learning statistics in the research-oriented manner, at that time, you will learn how to find the lower and upper quartile when the number of observation is not divisible by 4. Are you getting it, children? How I got to know this? This is the next question. I have one of my friend who is doing PhD in management accounting. Okay, one of his subject is statistics. So he needed help in learning statistics. He has very good knowledge in accounts and business studies, but his knowledge about statistics was very less. So he approached me for help. When I saw this question, I got to know that even I don't know how to solve this sum. Okay, because for the first time I came across a situation like this. Then I started researching in YouTube, and then I found a solution over there. There it was mentioned, this kind of sum or scenario will be given to a child only when he or she is in graduation level or post-graduation level. Understood what I said? Only when he is in graduation or post-graduation level. Are you understanding the scenario, children? I gave you n is equal to 61. I'm asking you to find the lower quartile. How will you find it? Can you find it, children? You will definitely not do 61 by 4, which is equal to how much? 15.25th term. Isn't it? Will you go to 15.25th child? No. Will you do n plus 1 by 4th term? 62 by 4, which is 15.5th term. Can you go to 15.5th child? No, children, you will not go. Isn't it? So, children, there is altogether a different method to solve these kind of sums. And that method is available in YouTube. Humble request, don't go and search for that method. Okay, please learn what is there in class 10 portions and get good marks. Okay, once you step into graduation or post-graduation level, you will get enough and more time to research it. Okay, as of now, this much is enough. With 100% guarantee, I can write and give you the number of observations given to you. In case they want us to find lower and upper quartile, will be a number which is directly divisible by 4. Okay, I know I speak a lot, but children, certain things you should know. isn't it? Tomorrow, when you're sitting with your friend circles and you're discussing this topic, you can tell them, hello, dude, this is not there in our portions. If you want to learn it, you can do it in graduation or PG level. All right. Did you follow what I said? Okay. Fine, children. So this question is also over. Now we have to start with grouped tabulated data. You want to start it today? Or we can start it on Saturday? Because this will take graphs, children. Okay, from here, we are going to draw graph. So we will do it with a very fresh mind. Online students, you also agree with this? With a very fresh mind, we will start with ogive. Ogive can be drawn only with, did I ask you to move? You're always in a hurry to go. Yeah. Children, ogive or cumulative frequency curve. This is the most important topic in this whole chapter because the total weightage is 6 marks. The most important topic, okay, is going to be very easy for you because you have learned all the basics. Everything is done, children. Now, in the next session, that is on Saturday, we just need to bring the graph paper. I'll ask you to draw XY axis and then start plotting the points, connect the points with your free hand, and then find the median value. Okay, in very less time, you'll be able to cover graph. Because every other thing, what should be learned, what should not be learned, we have covered in 1 day session. Isn't it? Children, did I teach you properly? Or is it like, in over excitement, I taught you what is unnecessary also? No, right? You have learned something new, right? After the class, I keep thinking whether this was supposed to be taught or not. Okay, please don't give me such guilty feelings. Okay, online students, thank you so much for joining. God bless you all. Okay, all the best for geography paper.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, children. Bye. Good night. Good night, Maria. Now we'll see everyone.
So